Hey, what's up, everybody? Nick Under for NewOrleans.Football, and you're watching The Dot, presented by Matt Bowers Auto Group. Here with Mike Triplett. Just wrapped up watching the first minicamp practice of the 2023 season. Give me your biggest takeaway of the day.
Taysom Hill, we saw him working with the quarterbacks pretty extensively in a lot of individual drills, even in some 7-on-7, still throwing the ball, even though he wasn't wearing the red jersey. You had brought up the point about maybe they should train him to play running back because that's what he does best. He's still working with the quarterbacks, I assume, as a runner in that package. It's a good reminder that they know what he does best. He also did special teams. He also caught passes. He also still did everything.
I think it's smart to keep Taysom's arm sharp because there are going to be times where he throws passes this season. So keeping him in that mix is something that they probably should do regardless. But it's also a reminder of if there is an emergency somewhere else in the NFL this season, a starter goes down, Jimmy Garoppolo isn't able to come back, Jameis Winston is probably going to be somebody that teams call on a lot to fill in a gap. And if you need to move him so that you can have a different backup quarterback, it makes sense to maybe not let Taysom get too far away from that position. So that was kind of one of my thoughts today, watching him in there. You're thinking, why are they doing this? And that's something that I think is just probably smart overall. My biggest takeaway of the day, I'm just still fascinated by Mike Thomas, watching him out here, watching him do work with Derek Carr, how much emphasis they're putting into getting each route down exactly how both want it. We saw it today. The work was on fade routes. Carr and Mike Thomas worked off on a side field. It seemed like 50 throws to the corner of the end zone. And Mike made some pretty spectacular catches. He wasn't moving around too much, but there were a few times he had to leave his feet. I saw him make a one-handed catch that was just outstanding. There's still a good player there, and just seeing him work, it's something that stands out at these practices. For the rest of our observations, check out NewOrleans.Football. Use the code Father's Day, 20% off your first payment.